Today, I'll show you how to isolate a single color in DaVinci Resolve so it stays vivid while everything else turns black and white. This effect is often called a color pop or selective color look, and it's a great way to draw attention to a specific object like a red shirt or a blue car. We'll walk through it step by step, keeping things simple and easy to follow. First, make sure your clip is on the timeline in the edit page. Once it's there, switch over to the color page. This is where all the color correction and grading tools live in DaVinci Resolve and where we'll build the effect. In the color page, look for the nodes panel, usually in the top right area. Every clip on your timeline will have at least one node which you can think of as a container for color adjustments. Click to select your clip's node so that any changes you make will apply to that shot. Next, we're going to tell Resolve which color we want to isolate. Find the qualifier panel, which is represented by an eyedropper icon. Click that to open the qualifier settings. The qualifier is a powerful tool that lets you select parts of your image based on color, saturation, and brightness. With the qualifier open, choose the eyedropper tool and move your cursor over the color you want to isolate in your viewer. For example, if you want only a red shirt to stay in color, click directly on that shirt. This gives Resolve a starting point for which color range to select. Now, the initial selection is rarely perfect, so we'll refine it. In the qualifier controls, you'll see sliders for hue, saturation, and luminance ranges. Gently adjust these sliders to narrow or widen the selection until only the color you care about is included. The goal is to select all of that specific red, blue, or whatever color you've chosen without grabbing too much of the surrounding colors. To make this easier, turn on highlight mode. You can do this with the highlight button in the viewer or by pressing Shift+H on your keyboard. In highlight mode, Resolve visually shows you exactly what's being isolated. Typically, the selected areas appear white or bright and everything else is dimmed or dark. Use this view while you fine-tune the hue, saturation, and luminance sliders so that just your target color is clearly included. Once you're happy with your selection, turn off highlight mode so you can see your clip normally again. Now it's time to create the color pop effect. Add a new node to your node tree. This will let you apply the black and white treatment separately from your color selection, which keeps your workflow clean and flexible. On this new node, invert the selection from the qualifier. By inverting it, you're switching from only this color to everything except this color. With that inverted selection active, lower the saturation control on this node. As you reduce the